Your boring life might actually be so beautiful, you know that? If you don't know that, then this video is for you. Sometimes I just sit down and just think to myself, my life is actually very boring. Thinking. I'm like thinking my life is actually so boring. I don't have any social events to attend. I don't get outside. I don't go outside every weekend, to celebrate something. I don't. I'm not constantly surrounded by people because I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm that girl who knows how, you know, I love my company and I have just a very small circle, and I'm not always traveling or do something very big or exciting. You know, it just like, but lately I have started to realize that something. Maybe my boring life is actually very beautiful. My boring life is actually peaceful, and I really love it. I really love how peaceful my life is. No chaos, no drama, no what happened. Just me, my life, and you guys. So, in today's video, I'm going to explain how your boring life is actually very beautiful and peaceful, and it's actually protecting you from a lot of fake things. So if this is you, subscribe, like, and share to your friends who might also enjoy this video, and let's go. Let's start part one. Social media has made us think that we should be exciting, like life should be exciting, or maybe we should be doing something very exciting. I think social media made us believe that life always has to look very exciting, always outside, always doing something very productive, like, always surrounded by people, always doing something worth posting, like doing something you have to like say, oh my, let me take this, I'm gonna post it. I'm not saying it's wrong, I also do that sometimes, but sometimes we need our own life, our own life without social media. And if you think your life is very slow or quiet, you start feeling like you're doing something wrong. A few days ago, I was scrolling on social media, and it always happens when I stay too long on social media, scrolling on social media. I was scrolling, and then I see these girls going on outside, going on brand deals, having fun, happy, posting a lot of things. And then I started to think to myself, oh my gosh, I'm doing nothing with my life. Literally, my life is so boring. Like, I do nothing. Then I put my phone away and I journaled the feelings I was feeling. And by the way, I also went to ChatGPT and asked him and told him the all things I'm feeling. And yeah, you guys can also do that. I journaled the things out and actually found out that my life is actually very peaceful. It's peaceful. Yes, at the moment I want to do that, but right now I appreciate the moment that I'm living right now. It's so beautiful when you think about it. Sometimes maybe this is the life that right now that I need. We're gonna get through that later. Anyways, some of the best moments in life are actually very simple. Yeah, part two, romanticizing the little things in life. I've talked about romanticizing your life in my other videos. I'm gonna link it down below in the description so you can go and check it out. Anyways, lately I've been also trying to romanticize small, beautiful moments, like going outside in a cute outfit and making coffee slowly, iced coffee slowly, or maybe tea, depends on what I'm making, and going on quiet walks, listening to Quran and doing dhikri walks. And if you don't do dhikri walk, I will recommend it. It's very peaceful, going out with headphones, headphones in your head, listening to Quran or maybe a podcast and doing your dhikr. I have a dhikr counter always on my arms. So every time I'm walking, I'm always remembering Allah, like doing my dhikr always. If you have seen my videos, you guys know that I always have a dhikr counter on my hand. I don't. It's right here. It's right there. So every I can go without it. And when I lose it, I must buy a new one immediately. So yeah, reading in cafes, always carrying my book, pen, and a journal. I just sit down anywhere. I just sit down, read or record, like write everything down. Yeah, and opening my windows in the morning. I love opening my windows. It's just so beautiful like that. And my flowers, like buying flowers for myself, and wearing some cute abayas, wearing some cute dresses, wearing something that makes me feel beautiful, pretty, cute. Life is so just like that. And cleaning my space. I love a clean space. A clean space is always reflecting how you think, how your mind is. If your mind is calm, then your space is going to be calm, clean, and beautiful. Then if your space is always dirty, always disorganized, yeah, it's gonna be the opposite. It's the opposite. Then that means your mind is disorganized. You need to organize your mind. So yeah. And then I realized that life feels more beautiful when you slow down and just be thankful for everything you have. Be thankful for the life you're living now, because some people there, some celebrities there right now, they wish to have a simple life. Some celebrities wish to have a simple life and just a calm. Yeah. Anyways, part 3. Peace is underrated. Yeah, peace is very underrated. Let me tell you something. Honestly, a peaceful life is very underrated. Like the way I was saying, some celebrities, they wish to have a peaceful life too. We're all humans. We wish to have a peaceful life right now. But yeah, no constant drama, no cares, no need also to have validation from everyone. Yeah, sometimes we just need our own validation to feel like we matter. Just peace, just peace. And I think some of us call our lives boring because we are not experiencing what the other people, like when we see on social media, their very loud life, yeah. And when we actually experience stability for the first time, and maybe it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Your boring life is actually a blessing. Yeah. You should think like that. Because let me tell you something. If your mind has to really think the bad, the negative, you can also think the positive. I really saw this on social media and it's really made sense. It's made a lot of sense. Because yes, I follow people that really make me feel like I'm learning something from them, instead of following people that will just feel junk in my head. Because I'm a person who likes developing myself. Everything I do is just developing myself, having learning everything. So I saw this quote that says that if your mind could think negative thoughts, you can also program your mind to think positive thoughts. And I think that is so genius, because yeah, you can think the positive if your mind can think negative. Very brilliant indeed. Part 4. Your life does not need to impress people. You don't need to impress people to feel valued or to feel like your life is being somehow important. No, you don't need all that. You don't need validation from people to feel like you're living your best life. No, you don't actually. Yeah, your life does not need to look impressive or to be meaningful. You don't need a constant approval from somebody or people, that you're busy. You don't need to show that to show people that you're busy, that you have friends, or that you're doing something exciting. You don't need to post every single thing. You don't need to post. See here, I am a content creator. I post content on social media, right? But one thing I post is my crushes, my crush life, which is messed up. My crush life, and just self development content, content that makes others, you guys, feel pretty and lovely. But I avoid posting everything in my life because that is my life. That is my own life. I don't like posting every single thing. I don't post every single thing on social media. I'm very careful. I'm very careful right now. I don't I don't want to. And some reasons for, some seasons for life to some seasons of life are just slower. Yeah, you just need to allow your life to go slower. You don't need to have to be on a constant move all the time. Some seasons are for healing, and some are for connecting with Allah, and some are just for understanding yourself better. If you don't sit down and just know yourself, know the things you love, know what you're gonna tolerate in your life, what kind of partner do you want in your life, all those things, you're gonna know them when you slow down your life and take a book and journal everything down. Ask yourself questions, and yeah, you won't get a chance if Allah blesses you and you'll have, all of a sudden, you're like, you have a life where you do things that are exciting. Anyways, I'm just saying, you need to slow down. You need to allow yourself to slow down, connect with Allah, know what's your purpose in this life, because all the goal in this life is to do good that will take us to akhirah. The goal is akhirah, not this dunya. So if you do things to impress people in this dunya, I will kindly advise you to stop that and do things that will really impress Allah, that will take you to akhirah. And that is the goal. That is the goal, actually. So I don't know your goals, but my goal is akhirah. Yeah. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, or nobody's perfect. We are all trying. We all try. But trying, trying. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. And there is beauty. You don't need to, you there is beauty in trying. There is beauty in trying. You try, you fail, you come back again, you try, you fail, you learn from the failures. And that's why I love failing. When you fail, you learn, and when you learn, you grow. And when you grow, you make others grow too, which is so beautiful, don't you think, guys? It's so beautiful. Part 5: Learning to enjoy your own company. I think one of the biggest grow ups as a girl is to learn to spend time with yourself, like learning how to enjoy your own company, not needing noise all the time, not needing people around you constantly, not being afraid of being quiet, because when you become comfortable with yourself, you feel like everything just feels loud. Everything suddenly feels loud. I'm saying this from experience. I was the girl who used to, like, go outside every single day, spend time with my friends, my ex friends, if I became a hijabi. Anyways, you know, a very loud life, a very, very loud life. But when I started learning to love myself, to love my own company, everything changed. All of a sudden, I don't like going outside a lot. If even when I go outside, I will just take myself on a solo date, on a book date, and at a cafe, alone, and order something and sit down there and just enjoy the surroundings. I don't like loud I don't like loud stuff. I don't like being in a crowded spaces. It makes me feel like I don't I my I'm not functioning. It makes me feel like my breath is just so hard. I don't feel myself when I'm in a crowded places. You know what I mean? If you like your company, You might know what I mean. Even ordinarily on ordinary days, it feels special. Everything feels special because you're not trying to impress anyone. You're not trying to take validation from anyone. All you want is to have your company, love your company, spend time alone. Yeah, I love it. Part 6. Maybe your life is already beautiful. Maybe your life is so beautiful that you don't see it, you know? Maybe the life that you're trying to escape is the life that is the same life that you're gonna miss. I said this before, maybe this boring life you're saying that it's boring, that you can't take it anymore, that you don't have anything interesting. Maybe it's the same life that you're gonna look back and say, oh my gosh, my boring days, they were actually so beautiful. I wish I did a lot in those days, you know? Yeah, the quiet mornings, the quiet evenings, the simple routines, waking up in the morning, doing your skincare, doing your bed with a calm mind, and your slow reading sessions and journaling sessions and your slow healing journey, learning to love yourself as a person. I think it's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful that we ignore all this. It's so beautiful that we actually overlook all these beautiful things that we're surrounded with, you know? And maybe this boring life is actually the life that is teaching you how to be grateful for the things you have, for the small little things you have. Like you have a bed, you have a very comfortable bed, a very beautiful cover to cover yourself at night. This house, you have a roof on top of your house. You eat when you're hungry. You go outside when you want to. You talk to your friends when you want to. And you get to kneel down here and pray to Allah and be thankful to Allah. Be thankful to Allah because Allah has blessed you a lot. Allah has blessed you a lot with the small things that you actually ignore, the small thing you overlook are actually so beautiful. Sometimes I just sit down, no phone, no nothing, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, Allah has really blessed me in this life, and I'm really grateful for everything. Learn how to be grateful. This boring life is just not boring. It's beautiful. It's the chance you have in life to understand the small things, that the small blessings Allah has given you. Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh my gosh. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for it. Like, pause for a minute and just look around you and say Alhamdulillah, because yeah, Alhamdulillah, we have everything we never, like, I have everything I ever wanted. Back then I wanted to have this, and yeah, I have this. So Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. When you're grateful with the small ones, Allah blesses you with the big ones. So always be grateful, girlies. Always remember to be grateful. Wake up and say Alhamdulillah for waking up. Sleeping. So if your life feels slow right now, don't rush it. Just take it slow. Don't rush to end this most exciting moments of your life, you just need to do one thing: learn how to romanticize your simple routines. Learn how to romanticize when you're gonna get you when you're going to do your skincare, romanticize your skincare. Oh my gosh, I'm every time I'm just so excited to do, when your skincare is finally working, when your skincare is just saying, okay, let's let's give it to you, like, when your skin is starting to heal. I'm in that phase right now. So every time I'm going to do my skincare, i I'm so excited because I know my skincare won't disappoint me like it used to. Yeah. Anyways, romanticize going out on walks, doing your pilates at home. We're girls, we're Muslim girlies. We outside it feels more uncomfortable than inside. So I bought a cute pink pillow set, and I love it. Every time I'm wearing it, it feels like, yeah, I'm from Pinterest. I just came back from Pinterest. Like it. It just feels good. It just feels like, yes, I'm that girl. And yeah, this is the show. I am at home, but yeah, I wear it at home. So hmm, you would never know. You would never see me. Anyways, it's just so beautiful. You're romanticizing every small moment, like sitting down in your quiet moments and listening to Quran, doing nothing else, just listening to Quran and let your ears be blessed with these beautiful recitations. Yeah, and nurture your relationship with Allah, grow your relationship with Allah, learn a lot of thought, learn a lot of things about your deen. Listen to the girlies. There are so many beautiful sisters, big sisters that we need actually on YouTube, TikTok that teach about Islam. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love when I'm scrolling and then I see a sister talking about Islam. I just pause and listen because they're so beautiful. Because I don't know much about Islam, but I love learning about it. I love learning every day learning a small dua, every day learning a small surah, like yeah, it's just so beautiful, romanticizing yeah, because happiness is not always found in the loud moments. Maybe we're different people, maybe we don't like the same things, but I, as a person, I would say happiness is not always loud. You don't need to be loud to be happy, you know? Sometimes it's hidden inside very ordinary days, like the days where you feel like you have no energy to do anything. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and I love you so much. Please subscribe, like, and share. Share to your bestie who might like this video. And if you like this video, please comment a red heart and a blue heart if you think your boring life is actually beautiful. Comment a blue heart and maybe blue and yeah, just comment whatever you want, guys. May Allah bless.
Bye bye, and I love you so much, and may Allah bless you, stay with you, and may all your duas come true, girlies. I love you so much, and yeah, let's go. Oh,
I want. If I don't stop, I won't. I won't.
bye, guys. I love you.